Hey, folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play The Planet Crafter! After the last episode, I let the game run for a little while, which is why our terraforming index is a frickin' 127. The other thing is, the real reason I let it run wasn't so much to drive up the terraforming index, although that was quite nice, but just to let the bots catch up on a lot of old outstanding jobs. And one of the things, I set up a few more autocrafter, including auto production of more tier 2 bots over here. So that is nice because I've been then turning around and feeding those back into our little engine and keeping things moving as quickly as possible. So that's feeling all kinds of all right. We've actually advanced, according to this display, to the fish stage. Next up is amphibians. Now, we haven't actually done anything with it yet. Let's go and just review what we have unlocked over here in our time being AFK. First of all, tier 4 exoskeleton. I don't think we need it right away because this is just going to give us more equipment slots, and we don't currently have anything to slot into that yet, so we don't have to stress about it. But it did unlock the aquarium where we can generate animals, where we can start generating fish. It also unlocked the tier 3 mutagen, which is interesting because we actually haven't unlocked the tier 2 yet, so we might be doing something in a weird order. Circuit board production is something we're going to unlock soonish, as well as finally pulsar quartz production, which is going to alleviate the last sort of problematic shortage of goods that we're aware of. We still don't have the water life collector, which will collect phytoplankton and fish eggs depending on location. We need more oxygen for that. Everything else here is unlocked. And if we look at the biomass, I don't think anything's changed. I still haven't put down, I think, any tier 2 tree spreaders. We've got some tier 1s, and we did unlock some tier 2s, but I don't think I've done anything. Some other butterfly larvae and this butterfly farm, which we could build to increase some of our insect yields. Butterfly display box is still there. There's the tier 2 mutagen. So clearly, yeah, some things are doing things maybe a little out of order. Presumably, I should be focusing a little bit more on insect production because we're lagging a little bit there. And I suspect the butterfly farm would be one of the ways to do it. But I'm also quite curious about starting the animal stuff. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go and put down the tier 1 aquarium and see what the deal is with that. So what do we need to build the tier 1 aquarium over here? We need a tier 2 fertilizer, an oxygen capsule, and a circuit board. Now, tier 2 fertilizer, I do have some, oh, not over here, but rather over here. I have some production automated for it. I was gonna say, do we have some? We do. All right, so grab one of those. I also have a bin over here for my oxygen. So it's going to be that. One of the problems we might get, because we do need methane for things, we might still end up with a problem. Oh, hey, generated nitrogen canister. You know what? We don't have anywhere to grab that. First of all, I'm going to need more gas extractors, I suspect. But also, let me grab a couple of chunks of iron here. But yeah, I was going to think, because our gas extractor pulls apparently now 3 different types of gases. Nitrogen. And you know, I just realized I don't think I actually have a methane container. I should probably get one. It's possible that we'll get a weird bottleneck situation with those gas things where, let's say, one of these boxes gets full of oxygen. But again, that might be where we start shredderizing some stuff. No, I do have a methane box. Although, just a little one. I think I built one right here. Yeah, because the tier 1 fertilizer, or the tier 2 fertilizer, sorry, needed methane. So I needed to move things into a box over here. Maybe what I'll do is I will go and construct a larger one, though. Methane. And please to be supplying to me. Oh, here's the other thing that I hadn't realized. I can show it off here. Say we do methane. If I add it to the supply, it goes. You can't have both sides of it, which was something I had been dabbling with. So, because I'm like, oh, maybe we can get, you know, one box to act as a buffer. Yeah, it doesn't work that way, and that's all right. What am I looking for? Oh, yes, oxygen capsule, super alloy. Boom. Also have this super alloy production box over here so that we're constantly consuming our various crude metals and just keeping that going because making the super alloy rods was a bit of a bottleneck and we were running low on that. And a circuit board. So I'm just going to make one right now. Okay, so I've got everything I need. I think the fish thing is something that happens indoors. Let me build a fish tank on my upper floor over here. Ooh, it's big. It's actually a little on the awkward side. All right, well, sure. So do I just put fish eggs in there? Okay, it's not like a recipe with mutagen or anything like that. These look like fish eggs. And then you generate 4 animals per second. Okay. I think what we might do is I might build myself a new little house. Let me grab a little bit of extra iron. Some titanium. Ooh. Titanium shortages. How much do I need for the 2x2 building? 3 iron, 3 titanium. Okay, and some spares for some doors and ladders. Oh, there's no silicon in here either. Really? So we're using all of that stuff to chooch through our super alloys. I mean, I do presumably have this correctly set up as an input over here. I mean, I did replace a few of our mines with the tier 3s. So we're not generating side stuff as much. Did we get a power outage? It's very dark. Or is that just... No, it's just dark outside. Okay. Huh. Huh. How do I feel about this? I mean, doing that. I guess for now, I'll just turn off the super alloy production so that our crude metals store up. But maybe what I should do is build just an extra couple of tier 1 mines back here. Got a little random titanium on the ground. What the heck are you doing there? What do I need for that? Ore extractor. Well, I still need osmium and iridium and aluminum. Wow. Even the tier 1 is actually quite a lot more expensive than I thought. I'm sorry, was it? It was an iridium rod, which we've consumed completely? Really? Oh, iridium rods were being used for the engines, which are then turned into bots. Huh. I mean, they're gonna come in. Wow. Anyway, all that because I want silicon for a door. There we go. Boop, 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 and a super alloy. Well, I'm gonna need to grab 2 because the fish tank itself needs one, yeah? Yeah. 1, 2. So ironically, we've got a lot of super alloy now. I didn't realize those were so low like that. Okay, so I want to make a little fish farm. I mean, there's nothing that would stop me from actually making it sort of float on the lake. Which might be kind of nice. Right? Like, I can do this. Now, you can't rotate these anything but a hard 90 degrees. That is partially in the water. I'm worried that it might cause issues with construction. There you go. Hovering over. I might want it a little closer to the shore. It's a little hard to gauge the distance and depth over here. Nope. Again, too low. Dang it. All right. That seems okay. So let's build a door here. And then an outdoor stair. Just like that. So we can walk up. See, I think that looks nice. And then we'll go and plop down an aquarium in the back. Because I know one of the things we will unlock is a little device that lets us gather fish eggs out of the water. Now, I don't suppose there already are little eggs for us to harvest somewhere down here, are there? Looks to me like no. I mean, it said we entered the fish stage, but it looks like no. Okay, that's fine. Drink some water. Actually, I need some food, but I will be okay for now. Now, one of the things with fish eggs is I know we can order one from the rocket, the trade rocket. So let's go and investigate that. Let me just grab a superfood on the way. Oink. Okay. And what I can do, anything I don't actually need on me, I can just go and do this because these are set to export all. So I can just do a dump and theoretically have things organized. I have 3,000 tickets. Is this, any chance this is full of trade? Oh, that's right. That's the other thing that's consuming all these resources. A little bit of trade away, which may or may not make sense. Well, if I'm going to do this, I think what I should do is scale up my iridium and uranium mining. Or just one of them. which could be fair. No, the top, no. Frog eggs. Fish eggs. Yeah, we need 4,000. Current inventory value, 143, which isn't going to be close. Okay. Well, I'm going to launch you anyway. Let me turn off. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Do this. We're going to ship this anyway, but I'm going to cancel the rest of this demand. We're going to launch that trade rocket, such as it is. What I need are a few more trade tokens, and we do still have one more spaceship that we can check out, which is down here. While we're at it, we could consider setting up the miner for the obsidian. Although, do we have the material for that? Especially if we want probably the tier 3. And I guess for that, the answer is, I think so. I should have grabbed an iridium rod, maybe. Did I still have some in here? No. Did I dump some in there? No, I guess I should have taken some out of there. So I've got the super alloy rods. But that's about it. Production fuse multiplier. I don't think we really need to worry about boosting the speed. Apparently we do have some tier 2 mutagens. Okay. What order are we going to do things in here? I haven't... Let me double check. We don't have fish eggs anywhere, do we? I don't have any in there. I don't know if that's something I can demand. We've got phytoplankton. What am I going to do? Just in case we happen to have any of these sitting around somewhere, I'm going to put in a request for these phytoplanktons. They get brought here, although I suppose they'd have to be in a bin with the supply all. Do I not get a tooltip for this? Okay, I was going to say it's a tree seed. Creature DNA. This is a DNA sample. Wow. There is something broken with the UI. Okay, genetic trait. I don't see anything in here that would look fish eggy. And again, I don't think it would help because it would have to be in a container that supplies it as well. But we can set up these demand charts for now and then change things later on. And I haven't unlocked anything, presumably it'd be under biomass, that I think might lead to making fish. We actually have tier 3 tree spreaders. Well, shoot, I should get those. We could build these. I can't automate building this. I just need to grab the material. These are mutagens, which is what I need bacteria. So hold on, let me screenshot this. The bottleneck for this might be the tier 2 fertilizer, which, okay, needs 2 each. So let's do that. So we'll plan around building 4. So I need that. We're going to plan on building 2. So I need 2 super alloys. Bump, bump. I need 2 tree bark. Bump, bump. 2 zeolites. Hold and then 2 bacteria samples, which should be sitting around outside here. Oh, presumably I need some tree seeds as well. Well, not necessarily, because what I'm going to do, in fact, is just probably replace these 2 guys over here. I guess we never had a lot of tree spreaders. Isn't interesting the trees just disappear instantly. Okay. And then, there we go. There we go. And you are within range of a plant multiplier. And presumably an oxygen multiplier as well. Yeah. Yeah, from here. Oh yeah, this is double oxygen plus the plant, which is all we've got right now. And you'll go in there. Okay. So that's going to increase the oxygen growth rate, the plant production rate higher than it was before. Which is all very handy. Is there something in one of the other categories that unlocks a fish egg of some kind for me? I mean, I don't know how we'd craft the fish eggs. I think I really do have to do the insect stuff. What does it take to do a butterfly farm? See, I still have some of this. I think that was from deconstructing the old ones. I didn't screw up and build the wrong thing, right? No, I'm assuming the tier 1 tree farm. Oh yeah, there's a lot of overlap. Okay. Let's just get some bioplastic nuggets, which could be sitting in here. So I'll grab a couple of them. Now, I'm assuming we're going to have to put butterfly larvae in there too. Wait, do I have anything? I don't have anything that actually produces insects, do I? And we got the farm here. Produces things. Oh, it does produce insects. I don't think we have anything that's providing an insect multiplier, though. I mean, we've got the beehive as well. I guess I'll build it right here. Butterfly farm. Boom, boom. And then you need butterfly larvae in there. What have I been doing? Oh, indoor. No. I've been producing butterfly larvae. I have made some of it. What did I do with these? Oh, the biodomes. That's what it is. I'm like, hold on. There's got to be something. Well, let me just grab these two. That's right. We've got the big butterfly domes. But I'm assuming these are much stronger. 187 grams a second. I don't know if there's a place to get the overlay here. 96 grams per second. And, well, they do fit 2 butterflies. I mean, these are big, but with the double butterfly, they're actually fairly productive. There might be just an energy advantage. So these butterfly farms maybe aren't quite as insanely better. They're not the same, as far as I can tell, they're not the same sort of crazy uptick as some of the other things we've seen. This is still not visibly moving. Insert butterfly larva to increase insects level. Okay, we should try to make these Liax butterfly larvae. What's involved in making them? Rare larva, mutagen fertilizer. Okay, I mean, so all of it is fine. I wonder if there's any chance that my bots would pick larvae off the ground. Well, that's interesting. Hold on. They can maybe auto-harvest uncommon larvae? But not common or rare? Huh. I don't know that I needed to do that. If it could auto-pick rare, that'd be nice. And, I mean, God knows I have a hard time spotting these things on the ground. I mean, yes, no. I mean, we can spot them, but spotting the rares specifically? I don't know if there's a place that's, like, more likely to spawn larvae or not. You know, around the plants or the water. Huh. I keep thinking these little things might be larvae. Okay, so these are larvae, but these are common. How am I going to just... That's another common one. Oh, it's an uncommon one. But again, I don't feel like the uncommon ones are that uncommon. I wonder if there's a particular place on the map that makes them... they're more likely to spawn in, or yeah, near particular types of objects. Maybe they're more likely to spawn near flowers, which would certainly make a lot of sense. Not that I have very many flower spreaders anymore, because I'm going to replace them with the tree ones, but maybe that was a mistake. I don't know. I might check the wiki for this, because this could be... I mean, all we want the rares is so that we can get better butterfly larvae and act as a multiplier. I could just go and build more of the little butterfly domes. I mean, if anything, I would hope that maybe we're more likely to get larvae near where the other butterfly currently are, and maybe that's the case. But yeah, still finding the rare is going to be a pain in the butt. I probably walked by 3 already and just didn't notice them here. We've picked up 1 or 2 in the past, so at least there was that going for us. But I don't know. All right. Oh, there we go. We're back with the Terra tokens, but that's still not 4,000 that I need for the fish. So, do I have one of these power cores sitting around? I've got 1. If I could get 1 more pulsar crystal, I could make a second one, because I still think that machine needed more than 1 to get things going. I could... Okay. Well, tell you what we're going to do. We'll grab this 1. I'm still wondering about making the obsidian mine. I don't think we're using that much right now anyway. Well, yeah, we don't have the iridium. Some is slowly coming in. It is being consumed for a few things. Like, the explosives here uses some iridium, but luckily that is full now. So it'll happen over time. But yeah, the iridium, or lack thereof, is our actual bottleneck for building more miners, so I shouldn't have traded them away, as it turns out. And I guess we're pretty low on uranium too, yeah, because that trade is pretty crazy. If I'm going to do that, I need to dramatically upgrade the amount of those mines. Although we might also just be capped by our drones. Well, there's not that many flying around that I can see right now. But what I was thinking is we would take a walk over... Oh, let me drop some of this stuff. This is just a generic box where it's set to export all, so things could theoretically get reorganized. Anyway, let's take the big walk down to here with 1 power core and hope it works. Sure. Let me... Where am I? Let me just come over here and eat some food. Oh, got bugs clipping inside. Just our bees. All right. And yeah, if we can get more of the pulsar crystals as well, we can start building teleporters, because they do require it. I hope I haven't missed anything with the fish. Again, I'll do a quick little wiki check on rare butterfly spawns to see if there's any trick to it. And I might do a quick little check on the fish to see if I'm missing some part of the bootstrap process where I actually do have access to fish eggs somewhere and I just don't realize it. Because it would clearly be quite good to get that happening. Where do I go from here? I think I go southeast from here, yeah? Because I'm going through this. Yeah, okay, actually, mostly east. And a little bit south. I'm like, yeah, trying to stare at the ground to see if I can maybe spot a larva. Part of it, too, is I don't think there's like a tremendously far viewing distance. These areas around here, some of them also is where we got the pulsar crystals, so conceivably there could be more. Oh, hello. I don't think we've spotted this box before, because I feel like I would have looted that stuff. Okay. Well, that's quite nice. It was here and around the magma field. I think both of those places are places where pulsar crystals were a thing. Now, depending on, like, some of the versions of the game didn't have the pulsar recipe, and so there was some sort of trick with, like, calling down asteroids, and they would be pink asteroids that drop pulsar crystals, but I don't think that exists anymore. Sorry, I know the movement of the camera is being jerky. Okay, so presumably... I kind of wish there was a little crosshair in the middle of the map to remind me of where I was. Just to make it a little bit more visible. I like that we already have stuff in our inventory. Also, maybe I should have brought some water, because this is a pretty dry area. And that might conceivably cause problems. There's some iridium on the ground there. Again, iridium is coming, so I'm not completely freaked out. It's just an annoyingly slow little bottleneck. So, conceivably, the very first mine we'd put down... And there is still a little bit of loose iridium on the ground over there, but I don't think it's enough to go kind of pick it up. Although I might, I don't know. I don't suppose I left, like, a canister of water in one of these bins. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in here, though. What I should do is flag these all as supply all, and that includes this water bottle, which I'm going to take with me. Oh, you know what it means? I can dump everything except the water bottle and this energy fusion cell. There you go. We've got some bots coming to pick things up already. You're empty. I'll do that, although I suppose even the empty one could be set to supply all. All right, that's very handy. Now, is it down here because the entrance... Flashlight on. Okay, I can't deconstruct that. Okay, we got a ladder. If I recall correctly, this is the one that has multiple ladders going to an upper floor. I'll just randomly pick up the iron. I might end up dropping it again. Now, it could be... Oop, deconstruct debris through a wall. So there's clearly an area behind there. Yeah, this is... There's an opening behind that, but I can't get to it. That could be one of the doors that opens if we get some power on. Or this one. You can see some more deconstruct debris. Storage crate. Okay. And more. Okay, there's clearly a bunch left here. Let me just... That was just in the middle. We did the big circle around. There's another ladder over there. More deconstruct debris. I think if there is a power thing, it might be upstairs. I can go and drop this stuff out downstairs. Yeah, this was the other side where I was. Some more debris. Construction lockers. Or... Yeah, I'm going to go and pop outside just to empty my inventory. And then we're going to go upstairs. And hopefully find the power generator. And I might just be on the crazy juice about something needing more than one of these things. Wait till last possible minute to drink the water. And so where's the closest upstairs we can climb? Okay, there's a power gen. There, see? Needs two. I mean, I can do that. Oh, so presumably it locks once that fills up. Yeah. My question might... Something seems to be happening. There's a sound. Might just be a sound effect. Whether or not something has opened already is an interesting question. It's possible that each one of these little things opens a door. But since the lights haven't come on, I think we probably need both. And that's what I figured. But at least, hold on. I can get another one from something. Oh, if I deconstruct the drone hub. That's right. That's what it was. And maybe I should have just done that. Oh, wrong thing. On the basis that, theoretically, I might get some pink crystals out of that. Yeah, I'm going to have to assume that nothing has opened until we get the second thingy in here. It's a little annoying to, quote-unquote, kind of waste one of the thingies while, without it doing anything. But I don't think it actually represents a real problem. I'm going to take back some of the things here that don't already have a drone coming to grab them. I can just drop them a little closer to home. There we go. All right, something like that. Actually, let me drink the water now. Completely fills up my meter. And we'll also pick up, I don't know, mutagen. All right. Although if I run into some pulsar quartz on the way home, I'll be a little annoyed. Can I swing back through there? A little closer to the magma field. Hello, blue box. Yeah. So the fertilizer is vaguely helpful. Oh, I don't need to carry these beans at all. Okay. Hang Hang on a second. Have I seen this ladder before? No. What the heckin' heck? We'll take another blueprint chip, even though there's nothing. There wasn't a computer on this top floor, was there? No. What the heckin' heck? This new place, oh, this is this guy here. This new place is a bit warmer than my last camp, but I'm still extremely cold. It's been 2 days since I ran out of food. I miss my family. I'm so lonely. I've lost all hope. I will have to move out soon. I'm terrified of going outside again. It's so dark and so cold. Can I not? I mean, I know my, well, my inventory's not even full. I thought that was highlighting, but I guess not. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I don't really need the fertilizer so badly, but, or the mutagen, but I'll grab that. We might end up storing some more. Okay, down deeper. Mutagen we can make, I mean, we can make more of all of this, I suppose. But short term, there's some helpfulness there. So, I mean, none of those are critical. Apparently, we'll be able to make circuits soon, so even deconstructing that's not a big deal. Take the tokens, spacesuit, zeolites, nitrogen. I mean, even the blue, it feels weird leaving them behind, though, doesn't it? If I were to prioritize here, well, I don't need the iron. That came from the deconstruction. Can make a trip out. Okay. But now I am captive, bodily in irons in a dungeon and mentally imprisoned in one idea. One horrible, one hideous, one unconquerable idea. I have only one thought, one conviction, one certitude. Condemned to death. Oh, well, he's doing well. Okay. I think that was it, really. Theoretically, there's a little bit more stuff here, but none of it is critical. I wonder where he went after this. So clearly, like, this guy was, like, kind of sort of leaving a trail. I don't know if we could have followed the sense of where he started from. There's the crash ship, and he had a base. There was a base very close outside, I thought. Maybe a little further east? The one with, like, all the scattered stuff all over the surface? I'm just wondering now, like, are we going to be able to see another ladder somewhere? I mean, probably. But it'll be just like this, where I just randomly run into it. There's no way for me to track this stuff and just spot it intentionally, is there? Go to high ground? I mean, the ladders aren't the most visible thing in the universe, and then there's just me and how I see things, or rather don't see things. Whee! Let's go to the top of this arch, which I feel like I've already been there. I've been at the top of some of these arches. Just got to watch the water, but so far our hydration levels are okay. I thought that was something notable. Hello, box. Okay, no, that's fine. Over here. Not that I can really tell. Alright. Well, let's go home. We're taking a different route than we took to get here, but that's okay. So we might see something else along the way. Oh yeah, here. Right? This is a spot, and we have visited this place. We have gone down here and seen this. Yeah, this is the landing site. This is the first message. So from here, he went kind of westerly, I suppose, to that second site. And maybe that draws kind of a line. I'm still wondering who built those wooden platforms in the, like, the warden sites. Because the warden construction itself seemed to be, you know, stone and stuff. And the wooden platform seemed to be something that was built later. Now, it could still be that the wooden stuff was still built by the wardens. Maybe wardens later on in their existence, or just scaffolding for, you know, just work maintenance or stuff. But it feels like something a later explorer came and did. Second wave. And we represent sort of like a third wave. But I don't know. Right over here, there's our little uranium mine. And then just here, there's a lake, which has a satellite at the bottom of it. We've already explored the satellite a long time ago. And yeah, no fishy stuff that I can tell, right? Pretty purple flowers. You know, the other thing I could do, if we do really have a ton of excess power, I could dismantle one of my fusion generators, which is made with just the raw pink crystals. And I could get one of those out and make a fusion thing while not disrupting my bots. I don't know what the solve is. Need one more to open up that spaceship. Still, this was a productive trip. Like, I've got an inventory full of stuff. So even if I had cracked open the ship, I'd still be in a situation where I've got too many things and not enough space. Still can't remember if I've gone to the top of those structures. Maybe that's the thing we should do next time, because we're 36 minutes into this. This seems like a good place to put in a bit of a stop. I could reinitiate some trades and stuff as well. That's another possibility. You're there. This recipe needs the tier 1, right? Yeah, so if I went and just, say, did this, and I know it's not methane, but I could just have that available for this stuff here. And then, oh, actually, since we don't need a ton of tier 2 fertilizer, so I could dump some in here. Oh, that actually dumps all of it. Perfect. And then, yeah, this can just halt, and that's going to be fine. And then these rocket engines, actually, I can do the same thing where I just dump it in here, which one of them gets consumed right away because it's going to make these tier 2 bots, which I actually do very much want to deploy immediately. And the rest of this stuff, do I have an export all on this? Great. Oh, I might want to keep the iridium rods on me and make sure they don't get consumed by anything. Because, and I'm assuming the circuits, no, we are using them to make the bots, so this is no longer completely full. Oh, and you don't actually demand circuits, which I should do because, oh, right, you can't. I'm betting this will become available when I unlock the circuit recipe. It'll show up in the list all of a sudden. Because right now I can't force things to move over, that's okay. Hello, bots. Now, that I'm making the bots instead of making the, or consuming the engines. There are a good number of bots stored up there. I still think we'll probably need more, but maybe what I'll do is I'll put a halt to bot production. Just so that we don't keep consuming things. And with the iridium rods, I think what I'm going to do between episodes here, I'm going to go and drop a couple more mines down. We clearly need a little bit more raw material. What I'm wondering is for iridium mines, rather than making the tier 3 ore extractor, I might just slap down another 1 or 2 tier 2 ore extractors, because I might still want some of the base metals, because we were clearly running a little low on stuff. And yeah, I think I'm kind of okay with that idea. So I have one extra iridium rod that I don't actually need currently. And yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to put down tier 2 ore extractors. So they're still going to lean towards iridium, but to a slightly lesser extent. A couple of super alloy rods. Okay, and then hopefully we can figure out the fish thing next time. Again, I'll check the wiki on this one just to see if I'm missing something obvious for that. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.